Way to backstab your fan base, Nintendo. Your customers. Way to go. Way to go. Hello everyone, I am Randomjeanc, and today I must let off some steam. No pun intended. In case you haven't heard, let me tell you why I am very disappointed / angry today. I heard these news yesterday that pissed me off so much, I wanted to make a video yesterday night about it, but obviously I can't because I can't record at night, as most cameras cannot. Nintendo released some news, some info, finally about Zelda U. And guess what? It has been delayed again. You heard me right, Zelda U, working title, has been delayed again. This is not the first time or the second time. This is the third time it has been delayed. Let me tell you how much the fans and myself have been waiting for this game to come out. And it's not here yet. 3 times it's been delayed. That is downright unprofessional and straight up lying. Let me tell you why and how Nintendo has graced us with their stupidity and unprofessionalism with this decision. First of all, Zelda U was officially announced at E3 2014 when we saw that beautiful, amazing, majestic video with Link on the plains and the grassy, beautiful fields and the open sky. That's what graced us 2014. It blew our minds then, so much so that it literally won E3 2014. It was the most talked about. This is the game that everyone was excited for across all consoles, across all gamers. But anyways, the amount of people excited for the game was staggering. After 2011's Skyward Sword, we hadn't heard nothing, really, nothing. And we finally got that confirmed. We finally got that video to solidify that maybe our worries were not going to go the way of Metroid Prime Federation. Metroid Prime Federation. I can't even say it. Metroid Prime Federation Force. Back then, that game, Zelda U, was supposed to be released 2015, right? Then in March, Eiji Aonuma, the creator of Zelda and all the previous Zelda games, said that the game would be delayed. It would no longer be releasing 2015. And you know what? That's fine. Games need to be delayed. If you don't delay a game, they're going to release an unpolished piece of shit that's going to be a horrible game for a long time, and it's going to completely ruin, the quality of the game, right? This happens all the time. So a delay is fine. One delay is fine. They need to happen if you want to get good games, and Zelda games take a while to make, and you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. A delay is a good thing. I'd rather have a delayed game that makes it better than have a game not be delayed and be shitty. Later on in 2015, we got another announcement. Reggie Fils-Aimé, in case you didn't know, well, obviously you know, but in case you didn't know, he's the president of Nintendo of America. Reggie stated that Zelda U had been delayed to 2016. So, hey, that's fine. Aonuma told us it wouldn't come 2015, and Reggie just told us it would come 2016. And you know what? That's fine. We finally got a date, 2016. That's perfectly fine. At this point, let me remind you that even after 2014, all we saw is that E3 footage, right? In 2015, we heard nothing. Nothing was shown of Zelda U. Not one image, not a picture, not a video, nothing. All we had was the footage from 2014. And even now, in 2016, halfway down to 2016, still nothing. And guess what? The year that was supposed to come out, is supposed to come out this year, right? How is it that you can delay a game that's going to come out 2015, delayed to 2016, then delayed again to 2017, and not show us anything in E3? Not show us anything. That's horrible marketing. If you delayed it from 2015 to 2016, that's fine. But at least show us something at E3, show us something in Nintendo Direct, but we had nothing. And even up to this point, we've had no information. The only information that came out just yesterday, was that Zelda U has been delayed, not only for the third time, has been delayed yet again, but now it's coming 2017, and it's coming for the NX and Wii U. First, we had Eiji Aonuma telling us, hey, it's not coming out 2015, it'll have to be delayed. That's one announcement. Then we had Reggie tell us, hey, it's not coming out 2015, that's okay, it's coming out 2016. Okay, that's fine. 2 delays, right? 2 delays is fine. 1 delay is good, 2 delays is okay. I mean, it sucks, sure, you have to wait longer, but it has to happen, obviously, right? Now we're getting a third delay. A third delay that it's coming out 2017, if it even comes out for the Wii U at all at this point. It seems like it's not even about improving the game anymore. It's about making sure it's ready for the NX. Why do that? Why are you going to slap us in the face with that? We've been waiting for this game since 2015, and then you make it come out 2017, 3 delays later, and now it's going to come out for the NX? That's going to make the people who have the Wii U, going to make it's just a slap to them. Why even get it for the Wii U? They're abandoning ship so soon for the Wii U that it makes us worry. Why even get the NX at all? Like, why? Once is good, twice is okay, 3 times, a delay 3 times, something's wrong. Something is wrong. And what it seems to be, it's not about improving the game anymore. It's about making sure it's ready for the NX. So then why make us wait even longer for the NX version to come out? Why not release the Wii U version? Well, probably because then people who have the Wii U version won't buy the NX version, right? Launching that game alongside the NX is just an insult. Sure, you can say, no, Nintendo is not forcing you to do shit, which is true. They're not forcing us, right? They're not forcing us at gunpoint to do it. But honestly, if the NX is supposed to be that much better, then why even get the Wii U version on? Why get the downgraded version when we can get the better version? But we'll have to buy a new console for that. Well, I guess at least they have it for the Wii U. But think about it like this. If the Wii U version is not that different from the NX, then obviously they failed in something. The NX has to do something better. It has to be much better than the Wii U version. And by default, if you make it much better than the Wii U version, why even get the Wii U version, you know? And you can't have it both ways. If you come out with the NX version, it has to be way better than the Wii U version. Otherwise, you're going to risk not differentiating yourself from the Wii U. And if it is that much better, then the Wii U people are getting screwed either way. It's bad enough we got delayed 3 times. It's bad enough we haven't had any info on it besides the 2014 E3. That's all we've had all these years. And you know what really sucks? I saw this coming. My top 10 upcoming games of 2016 that I uploaded in January, late January, I predicted this. I said that basically I don't think they'll release it this year because lack of information. We had the Wind Waker remake, HD remake, and now we have the Twilight Princess HD remakes. It wouldn't make sense to release 3 Zelda games, 2 remakes and 1 new one on the same year. It hasn't been done before. But anyways, I predicted it. Listen. We've all been dying to play and learn more about Zelda U, but we almost have nothing to go by. And it's been 2 years since 2014. You guys gotta give us something. We're losing hope, and fast. I really do hope this game comes out this year, but I honestly don't know. I don't know. With lack of information, I have my doubts. And it's not just about Zelda at this point anymore. This is about leaving your customers. We bought the Wii U because we were promised a serious effort to try to basically get the hardcore market back. Do you remember that? I remember that. I remember them saying the Wii U was for hardcore gamers. I knew for a fact that wasn't true. I knew for a fact that wasn't going to happen. But at least thought maybe they would put more effort in making hardcore games instead of just casual games, right? Which they kind of did, but it's still, no. It's not much different than the Wii. What, a couple of rated M games makes it appeal to the hardcore market? No, it doesn't work like that. But seriously, do you guys even remember that? Do you guys even remember that the Wii U was trying to market itself as the go-to console for hardcore gamers? I found an article from 2012 on how Nintendo wanted to be the go-to console for the hardcore market, right? There was a comment that predicted that nope, it wasn't going to happen. Wii U was not going to be the go-to console. 4 years later, they were right. Nintendo told us this was for the hardcore market and immediately just forgot about it. They never mentioned it again. I don't really remember them mentioning it again at all. Just a few times before it came out, and then after that, done. Partly due to the reason why the Wii U failed to appeal to the hardcore market, the connectivity, the online, right? PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have their PlayStation Networks and Xbox Live. They have party systems. They have voice chat for all their games. The most simplest thing you could ask for is a party system and voice chat. Nintendo doesn't have those yet. It's still taboo. Their games for Nintendo don't have voice chat because they want the online experience to stay pure and nice, which is just bullshit. It's just laziness. Come on. That happened with Splatoon, that happened with Smash Brothers, and that happened with Mario Kart 8 and other games. Same excuse. Let's look at the basics and see why I believe Nintendo has abandoned their console, and it's really not that hard to see. And no, Nintendo, having some rated M games on your console does not mean it's hardcore. You're completely missing the point. It doesn't have to be rated M to be hardcore. But you know what? Apparently to you, having a rated M game means hardcore. Because they pushed some shitty rated M games really hard and it just sucked. Devil's Third, remember that? That piece of shit that was hyped up? Garbage. The rated M games that Wii U had were abysmal. Some ports from other consoles from last generation, including Mass Effect 3 and Assassin's Creed 3 and all these other games that are ports. We won't, those are the only ones like rated M. No exclusives really. Zombie U was one. Hell, I like that one, but that one failed. Take this with a grain of salt because I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at this. I find it hilarious that the number of rated M games that we had is almost more than triple than what the Wii U had, according to this. Pretty shameful for a console supposed to try to get the hardcore market back. And look, it's really not entirely Nintendo's fault. They made a lot of mistakes, but this decision to get the NX makes sense. It's the only thing to do at this point. They were forced to do this by their investors. If you look at the charts, look at their profits. They've been losing so much money, billions. So much profit has fallen since the Wii U. It's just been falling and failing really bad. So they really got desperate. They really need to fix that up. And the only way to do that is to release the NX, take their losses with the Wii U, and try to regain back some profit at the cost of sacrificing customers. Now the customers are not going to want to buy it. People like you are going to be like, you know what? I don't know if I want to buy another Nintendo console until it proves itself. And that might be worse for them now. It's just how it's going to be now. It's not like Nintendo wanted to screw their customers over on purpose. They had no choice. They have to release the NX at this point. The Wii U had so many droughts. It took a long time for them to get any good games. And most of them were first-party games. They were not third-party. Third-party support for Nintendo Wii U was dead. And looking at VG charts, you can kind of see how bad the situation really is. And let me show you. Let me give you some numbers. Looking at VG charts, you can see currently in their model that the Wii U has sold only a mere 12.98 million consoles, compared to the Xbox One's steady 20.72 million consoles. And both of those trail really hard when you look at PS4. You want to know what PS4's is? It's insane. PS4's is a whopping 39.81 million units sold. That means that they have sold more consoles and then some than if Nintendo and Xbox One combined their sales. That is insane. To add insult to injury, the Wii U has been doing worse. I say worse than the PS Vita. You remember the PS Vita? Me neither. But that one's doing better. The one you can't even remember at this point. I'm not saying the Wii U sucks or that I hate it, because I don't. That's flat out untrue. I was one of those people that camped for 2012's release of Wii U. I camped out at Target, formed a line outside at night, stayed there with a bunch of other dudes while they were all in 3DSs, all cozy, all camped up, and all I had is nothing. I was just standing there. I had to go in the store and buy like a chair and like and a blanket. It was a good time, you know. It was kind of fun. It was an experience. Stayed there all night. It was cold. They gave us tickets and we got my Wii U. Easy, right? But during that night, I will not forget, some guy rolls up on his car, turns to us and asks, "What are you guys in line for?" And we were like, "To get the Wii U, to buy the console." He then replies, "Wow, you guys are a bunch of idiots." Rolls up his window and he's gone. And we were like, oh, that was kind of funny. But man, that guy was right. That guy will never even know how right he was. How right he was to insult us. I don't hate the Wii U. I love the Wii U. I just hate the fact that things went the way they did. I love the Miiverse community. Posting a question and getting an answer from people. It's an amazing community. It's very cool and unique. I like playing on my controller if the TV is being used. Or if I just want to play on the controller and nothing else. I love the games we have, however small they may be. Smash Bros, Mario Kart 8, Mario Maker, Pikmin 3, and so many other games. But the thing is, they came in too late. It took too long for them to come. Nintendo has had their hands forced by poor sales and their investors. And it makes sense. They had to make some tough choices. They had to abandon the Wii U early to make way for the new console in hopes of regaining some lost profits ASAP, right? And I don't blame them, but that comes at a cost now. Many who bought the Wii U feel like their investment in the Wii U was failed. It was not a good decision. It was a mistake. That's what it feels like. The fact is, Nintendo's the casuals have moved on to shitty mobile games. These shitty pay-to-win games, and all these kids are playing all these crappy mobile games. Not saying they're all crappy, but many of them are. And mostly the popular ones are. They need better party support. They need much better online with default voice chat and party systems at the very least. Come on. And no gimmicks. Little to no gimmicks. The NX, they should just go back to being a regular console with a controller. Little to no gimmicks whatsoever. Just focus on that and I guarantee you everything will go fine. Look at the evolution of the PS2, PS3, and PS4. For the most part, all it's really had is just more power and a few more innovations with its PlayStation Network. And that's worked out so well. Brilliantly, in fact. I mean, look at it. 40 million almost. 40 million consoles sold. That is insane. And the Xbox One is not far behind. Sure, it did a few things different with the Kinect, and they abandoned that ages ago. It still was, for the most part, the same. The same old, just more powerful, slightly better. Nintendo needs to do the same. They need to stop doing all these gimmicks. Let's just do something simple. Something powerful with a few innovations, sure. But don't make it so jarring, you know. But who knows what they'll do. And most importantly, their marketing team needs to be on top notch because the Wii U's marketing team was horrible. A lot of games would come out, nobody would buy them. Nobody knew they were coming out. I hope the NX does well. I will be hesitant to buy it unless I'm 100% convinced to buy it. But for now, not for me. Nintendo really needs to step up and change their game. No pun intended. And I will see if I buy their NX console next. Come on, that one was good. I wanted to see, I wanted to find out if I'll buy their NX console next. Get it? Next, NX?
You suck!
You guys are terrible. Bad puns aside, thank you all for watching this rant. I'm feeling better now. I'm really curious to what you guys think. Was I hard? Was I not harsh? Did you buy a Wii U? Do you feel betrayed? How do you feel about this announcement with the Zelda being pushed to 2017 and releasing alongside the NX console, which is coming out 2017 as well? Thank you all for sticking with me and watching this rant. And don't worry, I have more gaming content that's coming that's not just rants and Let's Plays. If you want to see my top 10 upcoming games of 2016 where I talked about Zelda a little bit, you can click that right here. And if you want to watch my Dark Souls 3 video with Kempo, you can click that right here. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you really, really like what you saw, smash that subscribe button. You can always follow me on Twitter, Google+, or Facebook. It's up to you. Thank you all for watching again, and this is Randomjeanc, cooling down and signing off.